Hey, Rose Talitha here. Welcome to the channel. If you like it, please subscribe. Okay, now is every entrepreneur a psychopath? No. I mean, the short answer is no anyway, hopefully not. But they are often successful because they have these reckless qualities. They take high risks and all. Now, not every single one of them are going to be successful. Maybe they borrowed money from the wrong people. They wanted to start everything up. They borrowed money from the wrong people and it didn't end up, pretty well. Now, let's say hypothetically you have a friend. They say, hey man, yeah, I quit my job. I'm going to start my own company. And you ask, well, do you have a plan in place? And they say, well, no. And if you ask any kind of backup, do you have a spare job in case this doesn't work out? They may continue to say no. This is reckless, but it doesn't mean your friend is a psychopath. Just because someone is irresponsible doesn't mean that they're a psychopath, a psychopath entrepreneur. And anyway, most people who claim that they're going to start a business, they don't do it. And even if they do it, there's a high percentage that most businesses fail within a period of 5 years. But let's say the psychopath entrepreneur, they pull it off, and a lot of them do. The stakes are probably not going to be high enough for them. They're going to be very bored, and they're going to go out of their way to cause chaos. So they'll most likely hire a string of employees. They'll just decide to spread rumors against each employee, and they'll set it up so it looks like one employee is spreading rumors against the other. They're pretty cunning and crafty about it. It's pretty creepy and pretty disturbing once everything goes down in that way. Yes, during the interview process and all, they'll go out of their way to appear like they're a savior, like, oh, don't worry, you're in good hands. This is the best place to work at it all. And they'll most likely become grandiose also very quickly. They'll act like this company is the only productive thing in the world. This is the best company in the world, and if anything ever happens, they might say something like, the world will end, everything in the world will be gone. Now, a lot of people will be able to see the red flags when a potential employer is talking like this. Some won't, but even if they do see it, it can be an unfortunate situation of how badly they need a job and all. Now, a lot of the times, they may high pressure you, force you to maybe bend the rules, but then sometimes they may force you, and I mean force you to break the rules. If you don't do it, they may threaten to terminate you. They may actually terminate you, or it could be worse. I remember hearing somewhere that there was an employer that forced his employees to download some illegal software. Illegally down some software. So he was going to run off somewhere and sell it. And they were asking, so what exactly is going on? So why do you need this software? What are you going to do it? So basically there was a threat of, don't you ask too many questions or you're going to lose your jobs. And I think that kind of thing was a threat too. Yes, and very disturbingly, a psychopath entrepreneur may threaten to terminate you or worse if you decide you want to quit. They may also, and probably will, do a smear campaign to teach you a lesson. You won't work in this town, etc., etc. They might very oddly leave voicemail messages saying like, oh, watch your back, etc. Well, one way to get out of it, you can make yourself seem pretty incompetent. You're likable, but you're incompetent. And, well, if they have to let you go, maybe they'll even feel a little bad about it. But they'll feel bad about it the way you would feel bad about your phone not being able to have, your phone not having reception and all. That would be the closest thing to, well, maybe some feeling. So, you hear from time to time, people will say, our boss is awful. Yeah, I think our boss is a psychopath. I mean, they could be a psychopath, but, it could be a little confusing. They may literally try to force you to work 24 hours. There could be a lot of screaming and yelling. But, it's kind of a fine line between someone that's really unreasonable and an actual psychopath. But then again, maybe the person that you're working with or for really is a psychopath. So, yeah, that's about it. So if you like this, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.